What's up, guys? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some great information for you guys, talking about some hype games on the Nintendo Switch and more. But before we get into that, please make sure you hit that like button and also subscribe if you're someone new, and click that notification bell to get my videos first, as we drop daily gaming videos Monday through Sunday and live streams 6 days out of the week. Now, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into this here, because I know you guys want to know the lowdown on what's going on with Metroid Dread on the Nintendo Switch. So recently, Nintendo put out a brand new Metroid Dread report volume 6, and man, did they show out for this one. This new trailer that you guys are seeing right at this point, and also the post as well, actually made Metroid trend on Twitter. And on top of that, Metroid actually moved up some spots on the Amazon best sellers as well. And I'm almost positive that pre-orders got a massive bump after this trailer. So there is a lot of positive momentum and mojo for Metroid Dread. And I'll tell you guys something right now at this point, before we get into any of the information from the trailer here. Those Metroid Dread isn't worth $60, people, kind of just evaporated. They like disappeared. They like skedaddled. They vamoosed. I mean, they were gone. At first, you used to just see it all the time on the Nintendo trailers for the game or anything talking about it. But for this new trailer, what they showed off here, the hype, the cleanness of the game, the different abilities, this looks like it's going to be way better than any indie 2D platformer or action game that's out there that people were trying to compare it to from a visual presentation standpoint. Now, we still have to wait and see for the gameplay, but you have to remember, for all you kiddos out there, for the people that don't know, this is the originator. This is the OG. This is the game that started it. This is the formula. It was from Metroid. So who else to do Metroid better than Nintendo with Metroid? So this is looking like it's going to be absolutely spectacular on this. Now, I will have a little bit more to say when it comes to some of the other stuff with the sales and also with the whole talk around $60 and all that. But let's get into this Metroid Dread report volume 6, because it is very, very cool what they showed off here. So, Metroid Dread Report Volume 6, deep dive into the new trailer. Welcome to the Metroid Dread Report. Of course, they talk about how they're going to detail the series more and more leading up to launch. The new trailer is out. We introduced a few of Samus Aran's new abilities and some of the mysterious terrors lurking in the shadows on planet ZDR. In this edition of the Metroid Dread Report, we'll take a closer look at some of these new elements. Let's get going here, guys. Samus arrives on planet ZDR. You guys are seeing that in the trailer. There is this mysterious Chozo warrior that looks like just bodies Samus. Like, this is not looking good. This thing looks like it's like 20 feet tall, because Samus is pretty tall herself, and this thing just dwarfs Samus. So yeah, this looks like some type of metal plasma cannon shooting absolute terror on here, and Samus definitely needs to deal with this thing in one way or another. So here's a transmission from the development team. If you've watched the glimpse of Dread clips, you have noticed that the place where Samus finds herself under attack is the same place unexpectedly collapsed after landing on the planet. Yes, you guessed it right. Samus was defeated by a mysterious opponent and lost almost all of her abilities. As a result, her defeat caused, as one might say, ability amnesia. Here we go again. Cue the CJ meme when it comes to Samus losing her abilities. Now, how was Samus spared from certain death, and why was she left behind? Please play the Metroid Dread game to discover the truth with your own eyes. Yes, sir, transmission development team, I will play this game with my own eyes, with my hands, with my Pro Controller, with my audience, on my monitor. Oh my gosh, yes, I will do that, and I will do that on the double, sir. Now, who stands before Samus? Ooh, these screenshots just look absolutely incredible. So the figure who attacked Samus appears to be a Chozo. The Chozo were a highly intelligent and technologically advanced species who believe their purpose to be that of bringing peace throughout the galaxy. Eventually, the Chozo civilization reached a breaking point, and living Chozo are now rarely seen. The Chozo are known to be peaceful and mild-mannered, but Galactic Federation records indicate the existence of Chozo warriors. Here's another transmission from the development team, guys. You know I love these transmissions. While many remnants of the Chozo civilization have appeared to be in prior Metroid games, including technologies and statues, this is the first time in which an actual living Chozo appears. And just who is this Chozo that battles Samus so fiercely? In addition to the video, what appears to be a Chozo warrior, as well as combat robots with a striking Chozo resemblance. They will pose a formidable challenge to Samus. Now, they did talk about some of the new abilities. You guys are seeing them on screen because I'm watching this trailer like 15 million times. You have the flash shift, you have the pulse radar, grapple beam, ice missile, storm missile, cross bomb, speed booster, shine spark, screw attack. Goodness gracious, there are a lot of new and returning abilities, and guess who's back? No, not Slim Shady. He's not back, but guess who's back? It's Kraid. Oh my goodness, Kraid is back. You guys all know this big boy. We're gonna fight against some big boy Kraid once again. This has just made my day. It's made my afternoon, my evening, my future. Man, I am excited to talk about this, guys, because this is just awesome to see big boy Kraid back. I remember just busting this dude up in Super Metroid, and there's new ones as well. So yes, there's a variety of enemies, bosses standing in Samus's way, and we have to take them down. The key to victory against these enemies: observe the behaviors, know their patterns, execute, and take them down with a good attack plan. I cannot wait to play this on the hardest difficulty. There's going to be a hyper mode. Oh, there's going to be a hyper mode, and it's not locked behind an amiibo this time. There's going to be a hyper mode, and I'm going to play it, and I'm going to beat it, and I'm going to love it. I already know. So very excited about this, guys. I did want to touch on a couple more things here. This with the new trailer and also with what they're doing here. Once again, I talked about this. This is a Game of the Year candidate, in my opinion. From what I've seen, this is definitely going to be in the running for Game of the Year, and I think that the sales pretty much are going to be there. This is going to be the best-selling Metroid game. There is a perfect storm of the opportunity and the atmosphere, the Switch effect. Everything is trending for this game just to be right. Just to be right and just to be there. So I think that this is going to do extremely well. This is the first time that I've seen in any of the time that I've covered Nintendo, or even just been looking at Nintendo, which is for decades now at this point, that we've seen Metroid Dread, or we've seen Metroid, a game, just the Metroid game just in general, be this high up on pre-order sales charts, be this high up on the radar, be this popular. I've seen so many people say that this is going to be their first Metroid game. Man, this is awesome. Very good on Nintendo's part. They've pretty much knocked it out of the park when it comes to the marketing of this game. So I see it doing extremely well when it launches alongside the Nintendo Switch OLED on October 8th this year. So what are your thoughts on this new trailer, this new Metroid Dread report, and what is your new favorite ability that you saw from the trailer? What are you most hyped for Metroid Dread or in Metroid Dread? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, moving on to the next topic here, guys. We've got a really surprising game that's right up there at the top of the Amazon sales charts. Recently, I was just checking through to see what was going on, what's doing well, just to see how the Nintendo Switch is going, see what's selling the best so far, and there's been a variety of different games to pop up. I bought myself Hades on the PlayStation 5, Ghost of Tsushima, the Director's Cut, the physical edition of that. We've seen some other games kind of pop into the fray. Obviously, it's Madden season at this point, Mario Golf, WarioWare. But yo, check this out. When you guys see the top games here, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD is still killing it. We all know that, but check it out. Yo, No More Heroes 3 coming in at number 3. But if you look at it when it comes to actual games, but number 2 when it comes to games, and it's No More Heroes 3. But it's fitting that it actually says 3 on there, No More Heroes 3. Very good to see that. Usually don't see No More Heroes games at the top of any type of sales chart, although it's been more of a newer thing when it comes to like when the Switch happened and the takeover of Amazon and how well they've been doing. Obviously the pandemic has boosted people just purchasing games from Amazon and having it shipped to them instead of having to go to the stores to actually buy the games. So the Switch is definitely benefiting from that in terms of the current systems on the market, because out of all the different devices to play games that people play on right now at this point, the Nintendo Switch is the only system that has a all physical model type of basis. So for every single model of the Nintendo Switch, it's physical, right? Whereas with Xbox, PlayStation, PC, obviously a lot of that is all digital. A lot of people just have the all digital, so they have to buy from the store, or even if they have a physical, they opt to buy from the stores anyway, from the PSN or from the Xbox Live. So Nintendo Switch is keeping that physical hope alive, and that's the reason why I like to talk about it. I love to see these smaller end games, right? These games kind of jump up even more. I love to see a game like No More Heroes. Obviously isn't perfect. You guys have seen the review scores coming out. It's kind of mixed here and there, but overall, a lot of people say, hey, it's a really good game, but people are just down to pick up the game's physical. Once again, people are down to pick up what they want to play, what they think looks good, what they want to play. And I've always been a huge fan of that, is pick up what you want. If you think it looks dope and hype, go ahead and get it. Do your research, watch the gameplay, do what you can, and build that sense to develop what you like to play based on what you see, not based off of what 5 million other people have to say when it comes down to it. Now, of course, not discrediting anybody. Everybody can always go and look at what they want to look at and see what they want to see. But I'm just happy to see No More Heroes doing well, because I want to see this franchise continue. And I'm hoping that it doesn't take another 10 years to get another No More Heroes game, another mainline game. Because if you look at it, the reason why we had to wait 10 years was because of the Wii U. I mean, yeah, we had Travis Strikes Again, but that was more of the smaller end game. It wasn't a true blue sequel to No More Heroes in terms of the typical style. So the Wii U is the reason why, because they always go with Nintendo platforms. When No More Heroes first came out on the Wii, that game sold actually pretty well, and they instantly started working on the next No More Heroes game because the Wii was a popular system and it was selling, so they know that they had a base to sell to. The Wii U sold so bad, like Suda and Grasshopper were like, man, we can't even make a No More Heroes game because nobody will buy it, because nobody will buy this system, or it's going to be on its way out. So that's one of the big reasons why I think we had to wait 10 years for the next one. I think with the Nintendo Switch and with the next system coming, they can make a No More Heroes 4 on the regular Switch, and they can make a No More Heroes 4 also on the Switch 2. So that will be a good base of people to buy the game, so we don't have to worry about waiting. And I know Suda said, okay, it'll be about 10 years, but I think he was joking. I think that this game's gonna sell well. I think this game's gonna sell better than the first game and the second game, which I think the record for a No More Heroes game is about 500,000 or so. So I think it's gonna pass that up, and I think they're going to get started on working on the next No More Heroes game, probably for the next Switch and also for the current Switch, and kind of make some improvements with that Unreal Engine. And I think they're gonna make more money too, because this is the first time that they're actually selling a No More Heroes game at $60, because the previous two big ones were sold at $50 on the Wii, and also Travis Strikes Again was a smaller game, so that was like a $20 game or something like that. So I think that this game is going to fund another game with No More Heroes 4, so it will not take 10 years for another game, no matter what Suda has to say here. But once again, very positive vibes for No More Heroes 3 getting up there to number 3, but number 2 on the actual best-selling games list. So love to see it. Check out my review if you haven't already seen it on the channel. So what do you guys think about No More Heroes sales? Is this surprising to you to see it all the way up, even above Madden on the PlayStation 4? Although most people are probably buying it digital, I get that, but still above Madden on the best sellers list? I would have never thought that would ever happen on any type of sales chart anywhere. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the last topic here, guys, we've got 2 brand new character announcements for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. Cat Dog from the Cat Dog series and April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles will be playable in Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Publisher Game Mill Entertainment and developer Luasi and Flare Play Labs have announced. The companies also confirmed the game will come to the PC via Steam alongside the console release, and that's coming to all the platforms pretty much: PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch. Very good there. You guys know the deal with this. There's going to be at least 20 Nickelodeon themed levels. There's going to be an all-star cast that has Helga Pataki, has Sandy Cheeks from SpongeBob, Patrick Star, Powdered Toast Man. They got a lot of people, plus there's still more. I think they still have about 6 or more characters, and they would be crazy not to do DLC for this game because they can make a killing off of DLC. I think that there's still going to be what was it, Legend of Korra, so I think that there's going to be Avatar in there as well. So yeah, they can make a killing off of that, so I would expect that as well. Now the game is due out for the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC this fall. We don't have an exact date yet at this point, but I'm guessing it's going to be around November-ish. I'm guessing it's going to be around November because I don't think it's going to be September, or they would have already talked about it. So maybe they do date it for like a late October or so, but I'm guessing it's going to be like a November style of game. So yeah, looking very good on that front. So what do you guys think about all the different topics here from Metroid Dread, and also No More Heroes, surprising sales so far, and Cat Dog, April O'Neil for Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the link in the description. I've got a Twitter page. Go ahead and give me a follow on there. Stay up to date on all the latest gaming news and information. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you can. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.